Project WMD.
Hey, what's going on, people? This is Lazy Friend from Project WMD, and we're doing some Nuketown 24/7. And it was like Sunday today actually. And Nuketown was like 2 days ago, so I thought, why not slap Black Ops in, and I'll make Nuketown 24/7 worth it. I mean, it's not like an amazing game. I mean, it's Nuketown for God's sake, and headquarters, so expect to die quite a few times. Let's just say I'll put on the Rambo Rage. Well, I wouldn't say Rambo Rage, but I've got the Commando with my Semtex and everything. And oh, look at that! Oh, freaking blown up in the car, first death. But anyways, so yeah, I mean, I should have actually put on the frag grenade, because the good thing about that is you can actually cook it, and it's more effective than just having a normal Semtex, in my opinion, anyway. You will have your opinion, but yeah, I mean, the Semtex is still really good. But like, especially on these small maps, I think something like a frag grenade, you can cook it easily, can really be effective. So that's why you'll see I kind of go into my famous class. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to do this video, just like, I guess, an update, just saying hey on there. And yeah, Gears of War 3 was like, was out, is it last week? Well, early this week. And yeah, the game is actually really fun. Really fun game. And oh my god, sorry about that, guys. Do apologise. But yeah, I mean, the game is really good. I like the campaign. I think the campaign is really good. I think Gears of War 3 will be the best one as the campaign. In my opinion, again, you all have your opinions. I mean, Gears of War 2 was really good, but I think Gears of War 3 is really fun. I do enjoy it. I still haven't played Horde mode yet. I really do still want to play that. Really soon. Sorry if I sound a bit off and I do kind of pause for like a minute. I've got a bit of a cold. Well, not a really cold, but I've got like a dry throat. So I'm gonna see if I can do this video out as soon as possible. And unfortunately, you don't get to see the whole of this match, because this match is like 15-16 minutes, and the YouTube timeline has to be 15 minutes exact. So you're gonna see. I think I'm gonna cut it off like somewhere in 30 minutes. But yeah, I mean, until we get like unlimited data, well, not data, storage. I mean, how long we can do our videos for unlimited time. I think 2 hours is the maximum, I believe. Actually, no, it's not. That's just for the PVR. But like, you can do as much hours as you want. Well, it has to be 2 hours anyway, because like that's how much the harpage can store. But anyways, yeah. So I've got college tomorrow, and that's going really well as well. I do enjoy college as well. Unfortunately, I'm going to see if I can try to get more video content out as soon as possible. I mean, likely one a day. Probably what's going to happen, as I said before in my past videos, a gameplay video at least a day, and sometimes a news video a day as well. Might be two as well, depending how big the news story is. But yeah, I mean, Game Fest went really well. I really did enjoy that. Don't think I've finished. I think yeah, that's why I was gonna do the Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, so part of this video I'm gonna do about Metal Gear Solid. I'll get to that just in a second. But I mean, Gears of War was really well. I did enjoy it. There's a lot of people there. Let's just say, if you're claustrophobic, I don't think gaming conventions are probably the one for you. But yeah, it was really fun. Loads of people, loads of gamers out there. The lines are really big, I've got to say. I think I've said in my past videos before, Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 3 were like insane, properly insane. Because obviously they're the main attractions, and that's why not much people really went to the games like GoldenEye, Metal Gear Solid, Formula 1. They were all lined up to play Battlefield and Modern Warfare 3, which were really good. But anyway, this is not what the review is about. If you want to see the Modern Warfare 3 review, then you can easily find it on the channel somewhere. But I'm going to talk about Metal Gear Solid now. Again, I didn't get too much time to play, because again, it's not like playing Call of Duty or Battlefield 3, because easily you can tell what the game's going to be about. But again, because Metal Gear Solid is a campaign based, and we only played like one teeny bit of a mission, you can't really get the gas feel. But with games like Battlefield and Modern Warfare 3, you can easily pick up and say, well, this game's going to be like that, this game's going to be like that. So, so I'm going to try my best to explain what Metal Gear Solid is like. I'll try my 100% best, but I mean, for starters, the graphics, they're really good. Love them to bits. The graphics are amazing. They have truly bumped it up into 720p. Although the Xbox and possibly Xbox, are not actually full HD. I mean, for starters, Call of Duty is 600p. It's not exactly 720 to 1080p, unfortunately. It can go up to that level, but because of the consoles and hardware and everything like that, fortunately, we're not really at that stage yet. But I mean, again, the gameplay wise, the controls wise were really were like modern, because again they've kind of changed the control out from the past. So yeah, you'll pick up the controls really easily. I do enjoy it. The main menu is exactly what it is, and I think we was playing Metal Gear Solid Snake. Was it Snake Enter? No, it wasn't Snake Enter. What am I on about? It's Metal Gear Solid 3. Yeah, blank brain, you could say. It was Metal Gear Solid 3, and it was in one of the jungle levels. I cannot remember now which one it was. But you can leave your description, you can leave your comments below. Leave your comments below and say which mission it was. It was one of the jungle ones, and it was one of the stealth missions. Really fun. I think we had to wait like 15 minutes to play the game, because not much people were playing the game. I mean, you had like 10 minutes playing the game, and I went with Lazy Ninja X, who helped Central One, and one of my other friends, and obviously Lazy J. They all loved it. I don't think Lazy Ninja X and Lazy J have been Metal Gear Solid fans in the past. Did you see that dolphin dive there? A proper Hollywood star, wasn't it? Yeah. And I don't think they played it in the past, I believe, on PS1 and the PS2. And they actually did really enjoy the game, and probably more likely they're going to buy the game. And obviously I'm going to buy the game as well. And they've actually released a special edition for Metal Gear Solid coming soon. I think the PS3 one looks a bit better, because obviously Metal Gear Solid and the PS3, are in partnership, so they're going to have more of the better content and more privileges, if you could say. But I think design-wise of the case and everything, I think the PS3 one is a bit better. But that's just my opinion. You can easily Google Metal Gear Solid HD Collection Special Edition. I mean, it's there now. You can actually pre-order it, I believe. I think. But yeah, I mean, you can do that as well. But gameplay wise, I mean, it's the gameplay, how it all works out is again truly going back to the olden days of Metal Gear Solid. They haven't really changed anything to make it look all retarded, because I know a lot of these companies, well, I won't say modern, but these companies right now for these generation consoles, they kind of, lack of better word, they fuck up the game basically. If I'm gonna put it that way. I mean, a lot of these HD games that they make, they do kind of F it up a bit, pardon my language, but that's what they do, and what I like about the Metal Gear Solid HD collection, they're going truly to what they've done and what their fan base is. I mean, that's why loads of people, including myself, love the game, because what the game provided, gameplay wise and everything, and going back to how the game was, but improving the graphics and obviously changing up the controls. I mean, you can actually change the button layout so it was like it before for the PS2 and the PS1. You can do that. I mean, that's why loads of people love the game. That's why you have loads of followers of the game. And more likely, loads of these new generation gamers are going to fall in love with Metal Gear Solid. And likely, there's going to be way more. I mean, they've got Metal Gear Solid Rising coming out next year, which looks a bit futuristic. I mean, it's still part of the main storyline. It's still apparently part of the main trilogy. But again, everyone thought Metal Gear Solid 4 was going to be the last one, but obviously not. I mean, I know a lot of people are still wanting that to be on the Xbox 360, which likely it's going to happen. Likely, for money-wise and because of the fan base. But I mean, who knows, right? Who knows when, how, if that's going to happen? I don't know. But I mean, yeah, I mean that game was also really good. And I think another game actually loads of people lined up for at Game Fest was Uncharted 3. I mean, that was really good. I think that had a big line as well. I didn't get to play that. I did actually really want to play that because I am a big Uncharted fan on the PlayStation. I think the storyline, the graphics, and everything are just amazing. If you get what I mean. If any of you PS3 fans out there or played the game, you know what I'm on about. It is a really good game. Beautiful, like scenery and everything. Absolutely amazing. I mean, you could easily fall in love with the game. It's like you're in your own movie, you could say. And I'm sure the new Uncharted 3, which I believe is set in like the deserts, somewhere in like Asia and stuff, that sort of places. I think that's going to be a big hit, same as number 2. Hope you can understand me. This is why I've got this code, because I don't want to end up having like comments saying I don't understand you and stuff like that. Hope you can understand me. But anyways, yeah, we've started the period of big games coming out. I mean, we've had Gears of War 3, which is like the milestone. I mean, not milestone as in because the game's really small. The game's really big. I mean, I think it had like 1 billion in sales or something like that. 1 million. I'm not sure about billion, but 1 million in sales, something like that. And it was supposed to be the biggest game coming out this year. Again, this is the start of where all the big games are coming out. I mean, next month we've got Battlefield 3 coming out. Actually, it's only in a few weeks. I mean, it's almost October anyway. So in about 6-7 weeks, we've got Battlefield 3 coming out, and then 2 weeks later, after Battlefield 3, it's Modern Warfare 3. So to be honest, this is the start where we're supposed to be spending our cash and simoleons. Not sure about simoleons actually. I think that's the wrong word to use. But you know what I mean. I mean, in November we've got quite a few games as well coming out. We've got Assassin's Creed Revelations, and then we've got Uncharted 3 as well. Got Halo coming out. I think actually it's coming out in December actually. Coming out in December. I think it's December, January, sometime like that anyway. But yeah, I mean, we in this game, the team do actually catch up. I mean, gameplay-wise, I think the team that I went into were really good. I mean, they were focused and everything. I mean, I had a fully good team to be quite honest. They were going for the objective instead of the kills, and they were good teammates to be quite honest. And the opposite team, the enemy, did catch up. We did win, just to let you know, and I'm not hiding it because I didn't show it at the end because unfortunately 15 minutes is the limit so far. If I could go up to 20 plus minutes, then definitely I'd put the full game. But unfortunately, 15 has to be the limit, so you won't see the ending of this, fortunately. But there's nothing I can really do really until we get a limited time usage. So gameplay-wise, I think towards the end we do get quite a few deaths, but that's when I start going berserk and start going Rambo-like as per usual. I go. But yeah, I think this game was alright-ish. If you can say more. The gameplay was alright, yeah. But I'm not sure if they're gonna do more Nuketown 24/7s because they only do that if the map packs come out for each platform. So will this be the last Nuketown 24/7? Who knows? And will people start playing Black Ops even when Modern Warfare 3 comes out? I'm actually probably gonna play Modern Warfare 2 Black Ops. Probably towards the start of the next year, probably probably January, let's just say March, April, February, March, April, to see how the temperature's like in the water, to see how many people are still playing the game. I mean, I know everyone's still going to go back to zombies because that's what the pattern is. Play Modern Warfare 3 for the multiplayer, then play Black Ops with the zombies. That's probably likely going to happen. But for multiplayer wise, I mean, I don't know what the stats going to be like. I mean, people still play COD 4, but I mean, that's just still a legendary game, and you cannot say that COD 4 is a really bad game. I mean, I'm likely still going to play the game even when Modern Warfare 3 comes out, hands down. Likely Modern Warfare 2 as well, because, I mean, despite that the engine is exactly the same, it's still a different game with different features and stuff. That's the way you want to put it. I mean, the game's still going to be really good anyway. But yeah, I think we have reached the end of the timeline. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, or just a little quick update video saying I haven't died, I haven't ran over, I got hit by a car or anything, I'm still alive. And I will probably be producing these 2 videos tomorrow as well. And yeah, just wanted to do this update video. Anyway, please subscribe to Project WMD if you haven't. The subscribe button will be at the top somewhere. And follow me on Twitter. I'll be tweeting pretty much every day. I don't always do every day, most of the time, mostly every day anyway. So anyway, if you haven't subscribed, please do already. And I've been Lazy Train from Project WMD.